Just raise the magic lever right in front of you. Okay, Aya, lift and hold the lever in the up position. Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold position. Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever in the up position.
Our trip around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete.
That is as fast as it goes. Now this is Schweitzer Falls, and I'm going to ask y'all to do me a favor and lean, lean, lean. Or we're going to deck the falls with folks song, hold it, la 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 la. We made it! Yeah, I knew we would. Thank you, thank you. I will take the penny. Wow, looks like their flight got grounded. Holiday traffic, am I right? I can't believe you still haven't seen any hippos, guys. I just really want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I don't want crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses. And I hope that they... Oh my goodness, look at all these hippos! Excuse me, Mr. Hippo, can you please get in my boat? I've been really good all year. I don't want a doll or a dinky tinker toy. I would like a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. Please get in my boat. In my boat. In my boat! Okay, so I might have come on a bit too strong. It's okay, it's okay. You know what? We'll get them next time. Besides, you know what they say. The only thing jollier than a pool full of hippos is a boat full of chimps. Yeah. You know, that's super common. It's often used phrase that everybody knows and uses all the time. Yeah, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh. Guys, that is so much fun. I wish I were catching butterflies. The only thing I can seem to catch this time of year is a cold. Don't worry though, it's okay. The cold never bothers me anyways. It's now time for the moment you have all been waiting for. The 8th wonder of the world. The Vixen of Wonders. It's a Boxing Day miracle.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service without charge. And Star Traders, transfer to green and red lines. Don't worry, your express train. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest books in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are bonus. Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Lightcycle Run. I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light and speedy competition.
Forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
Now approaching Monsters Incorporated Laughfloor.
Mike Wazowski has brought you some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or nine, take the time to see his show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
Hey, look at this. We got a human in like a white sweatshirt near the back of the house, so they're illegally recording the show, but we don't care because they've got churros for everyone. Clap if you like free food. Now we have a video record of it. Performing the jokes you just said in, my nephew, Marty Wazowski.
She texted into us. You want to hear some? Say, oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Nice. The first one I got came to sleeping Steve, and Steve is from Georgia.
Woo!
Thanks, Steve. Steve says, "What do you call a fake noodle?" Everyone say what? An impasta. Sort of impasta, not real. I got another one for you from Dave. Dave's from Houston, Texas. All right, Dave says, "How much did it cost the pirate to get his ears pierced?" Say how much?
How much?
A buccaneer. Buccaneer. I got one more from Amanda, and Amanda's from California. Thanks, Amanda. Amanda says, "How do you make a tissue dance?" Someone say, "How?" You put a little boogie in it. So these jokes are great, everybody. Thank you for sharing and hearing. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, speaking of a lot of fun, when I grow up, I'm gonna go to Monsters University. Around here. I'm gonna learn how to be a full-time comedian like my Uncle Mikey is, but I was wondering, do any of you human kids out here today know what you want to be when you grow up? I know, throw your hand up in the air if you're a human kid and you know what you want to be, because I want to talk at you. Let's go down front, let's put my phone over on this side. We got about, what's that, 4 rows from the front, all in red, looking all Christmassy, holiday season, very nice. Hi there, I'm Marty. Marty Wazowski, what's your name?
My name's Lucas.
Hi, Lucas, good to see you. Lucas, what do you want to be when you grow up, you know?
A YouTuber.
A YouTuber? What does that do?
Well, someone who records videos and gets famous and gets money, and they get to live in a big house, and they get to record their videos and post them onto YouTube, and you can edit them, and you can use it for anything you want.
All right, give a round of applause. That was a full description. Now I really know what that is. Okay, so, hey, here's something. So my Uncle Mikey said that I need a comedy partner. Could you be my comedy partner and help me tell a knock-knock joke?
Yeah?
All right, here we go. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange.
Orange, you're so glad that we picked him to be that guy. That's it. We're going to give him a little YouTuber. We got that. We'll see you
No, I know. Okay,
Skywalker, yes. We hear there's another, a new Jedi, and she's a scrapper like us. Does anyone here know her name? Yes, that's it, Rey. She's the spark of hope that we've been waiting for. That's why we're meeting now. We believe with Rey's appearance, it's time to bring the old knowledge back and build lightsabers again. The lightsaber has been wielded by our greatest heroes and more than a few of our enemies. This is an elegant weapon, enigmatic too. Building a lightsaber is an art. The saber reflects the builder. The force actually flows between. Tonight, you're the ones who will feel the connection. But enough talk. Let's begin. We'll begin with the most important element of the weapon. You may know it as a kyber crystal. These tiny crystals are the beating heart of every lightsaber. They're able to focus the energy of the Force, even magnify it. You see, it's the color of the crystal that determines the color of the lightsaber's blade. If you've studied the histories, you know. The blue was wielded by the greatest of them all, Obi-Wan Kenobi. His apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, and now the new Jedi Rey. But green was the crystal of Kenobi's teacher, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and Luke Skywalker. Violet is the rarest. As far as we know, one of the few to wield it was named Mace Windu. And red is power. Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, the great Lord Vader, a Sith so powerful he could balance the Force with his own hand. And now Kylo Ren. But these are the stories of the past. We're here for you. You're the future. It's time for you to select a kyber crystal. Please, with me, close your eyes and see the crystals in your mind. Blue, green, violet, and red. You must reach out with your feelings now. Which one is calling to you? Open your eyes. Take the first step on your path. Excellent. To keep that little crystal safe, make sure it's on that tiny square holder in front of you. With the crystal out of your hands, you can now begin building a lightsaber. And keep in mind, when I say lightsaber, I'm talking about the hilt. The hilt is the weapon. There's nothing else. It's not only the center of control, it's the part that prevents your hands from disintegrating. Now, my fellow gatherers have just laid before you a tray which is filled with components. If you look up and down the table, you'll see these trays are not the same, but you do share one part in common. It's on your left, a long, thin tube called the chassis. That houses the kyber crystal. Your decisions begin on the right with activation plates, then left again. You'll select sleeves, emitter caps, pommel caps. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed. Trust that gatherer standing there in front of you. These are the finest lightsaber technicians I could find. Let's build.
My name's Richard. We're going to start by grabbing chassis and crystals. What I like to do is start with my thumb through here, so I know which is the top and which is the bottom. Ready to go? Here we go. So that top part is going to be springy. It's going to help us get our crystal right. So knowing the top is springy, if you stick your thumb in, grab your crystal. I'm going to show each of you one by one. Center the crystal from the bottom and use it to push up. And you can get it. As you bring the crystal in, center it on that top part that springs, and then use the crystal to push it up and kick the bottom. Pinch. Thumb through. Thumb all the way through. Pinch. Yeah, just kind of just snap it straight and then use the crystal to push up out of this part. There we go. Once we got the crystal in, we rotate the piece and ready to move. If you guys need help with crystals, let me know. That's kind of what I'm here for. This is the hardest part of the build, to get these crystals. We're going to pick up pair of switches. I'd recommend testing and find which one clicks the best that you like. And then when you flip it upside down, you'll notice one's got a red Kristen. Red goes directly over. You got it. Give it a spin. Now rotate so you see the red and the blue. Sorry, did you get it? Of course you did. It's your first time. Which set of switches do we want to use? Let's pick one up this side. One of them has a red square. Red. So we actually go to the red. Red square. You want to put it make sure those colors go directly over, okay? We're in the smart by yours, so now, which one of these are the most on top first? Keep in mind that big silver bands go toward the middle. Match your colors and shapes, we got this. Slide toward me.
Test that activation switch by sliding it up to the emitter.
Which one of these?
That spark sound you just heard means everything's perfect.
Keep in mind these
Now,
bands.
my friend, if you wanted to, you could break this chassis with your bare hands. It must be protected. We'll do that with 2 steel sleeves, one for the top of the weapon and one for the bottom. Now, anything goes. Any of these can be in either position. It's up to you. The only thing you have to do is put this silver band you see on each piece to the middle. As long as that's pushed to the center, you can put a piece on either end. This allows you to screw it onto the chassis, so it must be pushed to the middle.
And we pick one from the bottom. You're happy with your first grip, we're going to pick one from the bottom. Just give it a twist. Upside down. Big silver band toward the middle. Listening skills. I'm not good at them either.
I'm over here crying and I don't know why.
Because it's emotional. Now we pick one from the bottom. Yep. He's building a dream. Of course we're going to support him and happy and joyous. It's good. And now we pick one for the top of yours. We're good with our grips. You're happy? We'll take the end there. That's where your blade comes out. If you're happy with your grips, we move on to the emitter.
Reassuringly heavy.
Decisions. It's the difficult ones.
That's coming together very well. Good hands.
And after happy with that, we'll pick the bottom. Once you're happy with that, we move on to step 4 for you. Open this door, we're good too. Are you happy with your grips? The emitter for you on top. So your blade comes out. Are you happy with your choices? Is there anything you'd like to switch? May I do some safety checks? Don't do what we do. Your last step is the time for I recommend flipping your head upside down. Congratulations.
Now, gentlemen, these proms are not decoration choices. Hold your saber upside down. You've got a very effective melee weapon.
Turn your hilt a little bit more.
What kyber crystal is inside? Perfectly balanced. It's nice to see one so young who appreciates the old ways. It's an honor to have you in our show.
Congratulations.
Now don't be afraid. Turn this upside down. You've got roots here that will be enough for your brain. You know, your proms are very deadly bludgeons. You don't have to like this. That's useful if you wish to be discreet. Now, friends, we're still tinkering here at the table. But while I have your attention for a moment, let me share with you a Jedi dueling technique. Now, we found this entirely by accident. It was in a High Republic data file,
Which one is
old
he
and
going to
corrupted.
see
We had
around?
no idea what we'd gotten our hands
Which one is he
on.
going
It
to
turned
see
out to be the private diary of the Jedi trainer. In
Yeah.
it, he describes a technical advantage if you can swap the saber out of your fighting hand
Thank you.
to your off hand in the middle of combat. The purpose is to surprise the opponent by using your dominant hand to wield the force against them. Instant advantage. Tricky. Ah, look! The build is complete. Now remember, friends, the Force is created by all living things, and you don't have to be a Jedi to sense it. Reach out over the hilt now and feel the kyber crystal inside the lightsaber. Just calm your thoughts and breathe. That's it. Now, everyone, for your safety, take one step away from the workbench. If you chose a red crystal, take 2 steps away. We're going to muffle these hilts before we activate them. There is a chance that one of these old kyber crystals may shatter. Now, if your kyber crystal breaks during activation, there will be a massive explosion. That's what these chambers have been designed to contain. Also, this cable may very well knock out all the power. But we won't be standing in the dark like a bunch of wall rats. We've got the candles in the walls to prevent that. We've learned the hard way. You've got to take precautions. What's happening?
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined you will be. It is time.
By the Maker, Master Yoda, it is indeed time. Time for you to form the final bond with your lightsaber. Friends, on my command, you'll step to the table and lightly place your thumb on the switch. Then, on my signal, we'll all activate these lightsabers together as one. Step forward, everyone. Lightly place your thumb upon the switch. Activate. Elders, raise your sabers high. You've built a lightsaber like all the thousands of Jedi and the few and powerful Sith who came before you. And like them, you have the power to change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Son, that is a perfect thing. You may deactivate your lightsaber.
Ah, complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny you seek, your own path. May the Force be with you.
Oh, thank you, Master Yoda. Master Yoda. Friends, in your hands you hold remarkable power. And remarkable power should never be dropped on the ground. So, as you depart, we're going to offer you a saber sheath to protect the weapon. It's time to make your mark on the galaxy. Remember, you're as extraordinary as the lightsaber you built. Who knows? Maybe next time I'll be telling your story in this little shop at the end of the world. Raise your sabers, everyone, and activate. Till the spire!
Till the spire!
The door is open. Reach your destiny with joy. Farewell.